Beautiful, isn't it? So, welcome back my friends, I'm Alex, and today I would like to show you an epic device. It's the very first Soviet electronic weighing scales intended to be used in the shops, and they're based on the Nixie tubes, so they're really beautiful. And actually, back in my childhood, I still remember how they used it in various stores in Kiev. They lasted up to mid-90s, and I always wondered, from pure curiosity, what's inside, how does it work. But when I started to work in the Chornobyl Zone, I actually learned that they were used also in Pripyat and also in town of Chernobyl. So we decided to find finally the same device and try to launch it. The device was designed by VEDA factory in Ukraine. The factory is very old, it has more than 100 years of history. But this very device was produced in 1987, so it's pretty lately made. The seller told us that probably it misses some components, so in order to be prepared, we grabbed some documentation and dismantled it. And actually, only when we checked the list of components, we realized how much is probably missing, because inside had to be around 4.6 grams of pure gold. And that's why it's practically impossible to find this machine anymore. And later it appeared that because this was the latest one, it didn't have so much, so the problem mostly grounded in the capacitors. We just changed them and now it's functioning. So inside there is a tiny crate with few socket boards, and they do not have any backplane, but instead there is kind of spaghetti-like wiring with connectors. And unfortunately there is no color coding, so that was a headache to figure out how it works. Above there is an indication unit, and there are two blocks of IN-12 Nixie tubes. So one is for customer and one is for the seller. And the display shows the price per kilogram, the weight, and the price to be charged from the customer. So the device can calculate it pretty like any modern one. And here, by the way, is written that minimal permitted weight is just 40 grams, maximum is 3 kilograms, and the weight of the package should not exceed 500 grams. The detector is on the bottom and it is tensometric, so it's quite sensitive. And the factory actually purchased a license from the West to produce this kind of detectors back in 1976. Here the detector is connected to the pod using a set of mechanical edges. And there is also a removable keyboard with the clicky Hall effect switches, so you actually can enter the parameters. Okay, so now I will show you how to use it. So we switch it on, and at this moment it can show us a random weight because it's not initialized. So then to initialize we press correction button, and here is a very typical thing for this very type of scales, because they are very sensitive, so they always have this glitch. So next you press the red clear button, and then you can type the price per 1 kilogram. I enter it around 5 rubles 28 kopecks, random number. And then you place something to check the weight. And here you get it, the weight and the cost. And these numbers also will appear at the customer's display as well. And here, honestly, I made a mistake because I picked slightly wrong subtype of the Nixie tubes, and there should be actually a decimal point. We do not have it, but it's not a big problem right now. To maintain the accuracy, it's really important the device is properly adjusted. So it actually stands on 3 legs and has a bubble level, so all you need is to adjust it to position it well. And also there is such a connector, quite big one, that actually allows you to connect the scales to the printer that makes the price tags. And it was pretty interesting because it was printing on a special paper with a dry layer of glue, and the receipt, after it was printed, jumped into a special heating pod. So you could glue it on the paper packaging, and I have to say, in the paper they were packing virtually everything at times. Just look how beautiful it is. So that's it. I hope you like it. Join us for more projects like this and more updates, and see you next time.